Newcastle get any closer to them here at a vibrant St James's Park this afternoon. And an early blow taken by Newcastle with the first goal they've conceded this season, scored by Ilkay gundogan. Here's St Maximin. Right across, and it's in! Miguel Almiron! But the smile's back on his face now because Newcastle are level. St Maximin. It's Callum Wilson! It's 2-1 and a first half turnaround from the new Newcastle United. They're aiming to prove that they're getting close here and they're going the right way about it. Trippier goes for it! And how! What a stunner from the man that Manchester City let go! The former youth player there comes back to bite them. And these Newcastle supporters are in dreamland. 3-1 up against the champions. Here's Silva. It's De Bruyne's cross. Rodri and Diaz both go for the same ball, and Haaland strikes it. And there's the ever-present danger because Haaland lifts Manchester City hopes again. He relishes the moment, and it's game on. De Bruyne and an opportunity that's taken by Manchester City. Bernardo Silva gets on the end of the clever through ball, and from a position of despair, Manchester City are level with still just under half an hour to go.
Well, this is why they are champions. They do not lie down, they back themselves to get back into the game, and they've done it.
There's no reason for Manchester City to fear anyone, that's for sure, but they know that Crystal Palace have had what it takes to stifle them in recent times. A two, and Anderson is there to score! Palace are 2-0 up. They do love a trip to the Etihad. There's a long, long way to go, of course, but they'll take that, and City are mystified. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Will he be the man to make it happen? He will be! Manchester City needed someone to step forward, and is another epic comeback in the offing of the Etihad. Alvarez gets a touch. Foden back in. Haaland is there. It's another goal for Erling Haaland. It's a feeling of deja vu as Manchester City show their incredible powers of recovery again. It's 2-2 and you just knew it was going to be. Bernardo Silva took it quickly. Alvarez. Bernardo Silva stones. Erling Haaland once again. How very Manchester City. We've seen this movie before. Can they keep doing it from 2 goals down? Oh yes they can. Of course they can.
Give me the ball.
Haaland wants it. Haaland has it. Erling Haaland has a hat-trick. And you can be sure that is a sign of things to come. Now Manchester City are being Manchester City. A scintillating second half comeback. Sounds familiar. It ends at the Etihad. Manchester City 4, Crystal Palace 2.
Cleared as far as Marco Reus. It's deflected and in is Jude Bellingham. Marco Reus's delivery and the delicate touch from Jude Bellingham. And Borussia Dortmund take the lead at the Etihad against Manchester City. Stones for Manchester City. Oh, yes! What a goal! It's an absolute wonder strike from John Stones. Where on earth did he find that from? Manchester City 1, Borussia Dortmund 1. It's a rocket. John Stones from that range with that finish. Wow. Cancelo, they can't get out now, the German team at all. What a ball that is by Cancelo! What a finish that is by Haaland! Wonderful! Sometimes you cannot believe your eyes. just like that, City lead Dortmund 2-1, and it was written in the stars.
That's what I do, and it is what he does.
And that's what City do, they find a way.
Oh, Bowen could be in here. It's Jared Bowen for West Ham. He's round the keeper. He scored. Wow. Happy hammer. And the champions have something substantial to ponder. Antonio over the top. And here is Jared Bowen. Hold the back page. This title neither won nor lost just yet. City have an East End mountain to climb. By Zinchenko, away by Souček, hit by Grealish. Purely, crisply, tellingly, and perhaps pivotally. That is the big goal that Jack Grealish really needed. The mood changes.
Well, it certainly does.
It's Riyad Mahrez. Oh, it's an own goal! Fortune intervenes in the title race. Manchester City all square. Back where they started. Bubbling, believing. It's the not knowing. It's the knotted stomach. It's that day. A grey May day in Manchester. Manchester City teetering on the edge of elation, wary of lurking despair. Ramsey. Digne. Cash! The twist! The gut-wrenching twist! Matty Cash for Aston Villa and for Liverpool. And in this moment, Liverpool lead the league. Watkins wins the header. Coutinho takes. Philip Coutinho scores! Silence. Stunned silence. Coutinho, a one-time Liverpool conjurer, just might have pulled a rabbit out of the hat for Liverpool. And it has stunned the Etihad. Sterling. Lifted in by Sterling. There's one back. There's one back. Ilkay Gundogan got big at the back stick. And City have life. That's why he was brought on, Peter. And the mood has been lifted. Zinchenko. And Rodri! It's happening again! City love a final day sensation! It's bubbling up in blue! And City a point ahead. Cancelo, Mings saw it, in goes De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne! Gundogan! From the brink of despair, elation! From catastrophe, cacophonic joy! The stuff of stellar champions. Are you watching, Sergio? They're screaming for the whistle. They're begging for the whistle. The winners, and still the champions of the land, Manchester City. Champions of England for the 8th time, the Premier League for the 6th, the 4th time in 5 years. The magic, the might, the majesty of Manchester City, champions 2022.